This is John from Build Brothers doing a digital roof inspection for 150 Lancer in Oceanside. At Build Brothers, first thing we like to do is inspect underneath the eaves and look at the rafter tails right there and the starter board, which is running horizontal to the rafter tails, and look for any wood damage like wood rot, any waterlogged wood, or any termite damage. And from what I'm seeing here, all the wood under the eaves looks pretty good. But as I get up here, first thing I notice, it's a 3-tab asphalt shingle, which is rarely used these days. And I notice there's an this is a second layer on top of an existing roof, which means whatever's underneath the existing roof as far as the underlayment is extremely old and probably ready to be replaced. And the first thing I noticed up here is a lot of dark spots and then shiny spots. So I can see the dark spots with where the granules from the roof have come off the asphalt. And I see that over here as well. So when I walk over here to the garage, I'm seeing all the granules that have worn off from the shingles off onto the flat part of the roof. I've got that over here and more over here. These are all granules from that part of the roof that have come off because it's so dry. So what happens is the asphalt on the shingle becomes dry, and then the granules have nothing to adhere to. So that's why you're getting that darker color, because the brown color of the granules has come off. So I come over here and look at the pipe vents and the T-tops. They're all actually flashing's pretty decent. But then I came over here to the chimney, which is definitely a penetration point on a lot of homes, and I don't see any proper flashings here. So you want a counter flashing and then a step flashing as well, so you have 2 areas to protect the interior of the home from the roof on every side of the chimney. Oh, I see 1 flashing right here, but I don't see it on any other part of this chimney. And then I'm noticing a lot of shiny spots on this roof as I walk over here, because that's the fiberglass showing with the granules being lost. So there's just basically we're getting back down to the bare bones of these shingles. And then I've got a couple little spots here where I see some kind of cheaper looking repair jobs up here and some waterproofing there. I've got some spots here where I'm seeing potential penetration points, and it looks like there's been some extra plaster put on here as a precaution of water. I see more repair here just to because I think all this metal has been bowed up and cracked, so there's more penetration points there. And then I've got proper bleed out on this torch down everywhere except here. There's no bleed out here. So I've got bleed out all here. And that means is when they roll all this stuff out, they have they heat up the asphalt, and as this stuff's worn out, all of the asphalt that's warm bleeds out of these seams and keeps it watertight, as you're seeing on this line here, you're seeing on this one. But also seeing some ponding areas where there's potentially some water that's just been sitting here and not getting to this drain. So these little kind of stains here are just where ponding water sits. But as far as this main part of the house, this is definitely, in my professional opinion, needs a complete re-roof. And while we're doing that, I would just put TPO on top of this and just kind of do the whole thing at once. I mean, you might get another couple years out of this roof over the garage, but I would probably just do the whole thing at once, just because there's so many areas that look like they're potential intrusion points of water. Thank you.